getting ready for what should be a good one tonight in Pittsburgh. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball. Next. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Pirates. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
We've got two starters in this one tonight that are going to have their work cut out for them. These are two of the better offensive clubs you're ever going to find. So if you hold your opponent to maybe 3 or 4 runs over 7 innings, you'd probably have a pretty good chance of coming out of this thing with a win.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against a former #1 overall pick out of UCLA, the hard-throwing right-hander Garrett Cole. Denard Span will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jason Worth will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ballgame. Here's a good pitch to the #2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Ryan Zimmerman will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away. Reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Nothing doing for Washington. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. They'll match up here against a guy who's really come into his own, the right-hander Jordan Zimmerman. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Ian Desmond will lead things off. Bottom third of the order. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Oh, and Alvarez boots it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Kevin Franzen will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. First pitch on the way. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's how you pick up your defense right there. We let the leadoff man get on in an error. No big deal. I got this. He gets the double play ball on the next guy, and everything is forgotten. And now we start over.
Jordan Zimmerman digs in at the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Garrett Cole will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a hard hit ball over the head of Zimmerman at third. This is a fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Starling Marte will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. So 1 away in the inning, and here's the right fielder, Jason Ward. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No. I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Ryan Zimmerman will strike. He had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single. Bryce Harper will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Well, that much.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Adam LaRoche will try it again. He flew out his first time. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Ian Desmond will dig in. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Harper will round third with a full head of steam. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or 2, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Franzen. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now. Denard Span will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Jason Word will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame. So
there at the plate to lay off.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table set. I mean, they're both gone now and back-to-back strikeout.
Wilson Ramos will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been... And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start.
Adam LaRoche will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a...
tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh, and we still have no score. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. And up inning number 8. Kevin Franzen will dig in. He singled his last time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jordan Zimmerman will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to get her base. Anthony Rendon will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 6, Anthony.
For 1. Neil Walker will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Wilson Ramos will stand in with the go-ahead run at first.
Making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Danny Espinoza will come on now and pinch run here.
We're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Ian Desmond is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And this is fouled back and out of play. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th, and we still have no score. Jose Lobaton is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 59.
Charlie Morton will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Denard Span will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Oh, this is hit sharply, but right to Walker at second. Jason Worth will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Ryan Zimmerman will stride in. He singled in his last play.
Has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. That's leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Jerry Blevins will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Gabby Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 17, Gabby
Jose Lobaton try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Marte ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Bryce Harper will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow. Neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is right for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Adam LaRoche will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. A solo home run for Adam LaRoche. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
You know, sometimes it can be all or nothing with this guy. He'll strike out in bunches, but when he connects, he can do a whole lot of damage, and he makes him pay right here.
Rafael Soriano will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Jordy Mercer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. Clint Barmes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and he kind of just stabs at it, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Starling Marte will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors to run.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.